finally, after suffering for a long time with terrible news and no leaks and no updates and no idea where the direction of this game is going, we finally have a little bit more insight, and we're finally a little bit more excited about the future, and I finally can hopefully stop losing subscribers for the first time in my channel's career. I'm not kidding. We are actually negative subscribers on this month. It would help me out a ton if you guys smash that subscribe button, please. But today we are talking about Apex Legends and their new decision to pretty much change everything about the game. Honestly, overall, I'm pretty excited. However, you guys know popular streamer LuLu has always had a very popular opinion with the state of this game, and she is not happy with one of the changes that Apex is making. So we've got a lot to discuss and dive into today's video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, please. No, seriously, please do hit that red button. If we can get the green today, I mean, I might take my pants off. Whoa, my goodness. Let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. So I did post this on my Twitter timeline yesterday, saying me walking into Respawn demanding the charge rifle be removed for the 69th time. And obviously, I feel like the charge rifle, you guys know my opinion on this. I feel like the charge rifle is not a very good gun for the state of this game. Not saying that anything's happening, but it did get liked by a designer over at Apex. So, you know, this kind of confirms Apex is going to be removing it for sure, right? Totally no, because we got a leak coming from Oz, and he actually went on a leaking spree. If you guys want to know what Apex is doing in their future, I know a lot of you guys have kind of been in the past where, like, you know, we don't really like leaks. Some guys do like leaks, some people don't. Apex has been such a bad spot lately. I want to know everything they're doing because I feel like I'm starting to not trust the process anymore, okay? Oz posted that remember when the charge rifle was annoyingly strong, so Respawn decided it needed to be stronger? Good night. What in the world is going on? This is a post leak implying that it's true. So if you're confused about the context here, this obviously is an inside source saying this information. So even though we thought we were getting a rework for a charge rifle or maybe even a nerf, this implies it might not be that case at all. I swear, if the charge rifle gets buffed again, I'm going to literally pop my lid and flip tables. I will then really show up to the Apex headquarters like this, and I think probably everybody else will as well. Now, Oz has posted a lot of stuff in the past that has come back to be true, so obviously there is a good reason to believe these inside sources and these inside leaks. However, they are still leaks. You need to take everything with a grain of salt because we don't necessarily know the for sure answer. But if you're comparing inside sources, yesterday we had talked about Thornton Smash's inside source, who basically said a lot of changes that we were getting, like pistols were going to become better, snipers were going to become better, and this actually points to that as well. Because Oz also said that remember when the longbow was a very strong weapon and Respawn decided that after all the nerfs it has received and putting it in a somehow balanced state, it was now time to buff it for no reason and ruin the day for everyone. Good times. So this kind of lines up with what we spoke about yesterday, that it does seem like snipers are going to be getting a little bit of a buff overall and probably the new state of the direction of the game. It seems like the new weapon meta may be more sniper oriented because you're also going to have a situation that we spoke about yesterday that once again is being confirmed again, and that is the unfortunate SMG nerf with damage fall off. So he also said, remember when SMGs received damage fall off similarly to the charge rifle, basically making them pea shooters at distance higher than close range. Good times. So this is why I say, of course, take everything with a grain of salt, but when you have one guy saying the same thing as another inside source and everybody starts to come to the same agreement, it pretty much kind of solidifies we know what's happening. So I know that's a lot to digest, but there is more, and this is where it gets good for me. This is where I get really happy, and I'm excited to announce this, or I'm excited to show you this. So Oz had also posted, remember when the game engine upgrade consisted of a new material system for skins and scenery, a new type of VFX, a sub-tick system to reduce no regs, I assume, a higher FPS cap, shout out to all the console players, I know you're excited about this coming, and optimized files for RPAC compression. RPACs are basically what a lot of people use to extract files. Is what all the RPACs come from, of like the models and stuff, where you can do Blender and, you know, make your own thumbnails and your custom models and all that stuff. All those are .rpac files. So that's what that's talking about. So this new game engine upgrade consists of a lot of these things, and I am pretty excited about that. Thank you to Lucky Chappie for tagging me in that over on Twitter, but it doesn't end there. It continues when Oz makes a retweet showing back in 2022, voice crack by the way, an animator for Apex Legends, Moy. You guys all know Moy. We love Moy. Moy is great stuff over at Respawn Entertainment. Had actually posted some, you know, what seemed like some innocent posting of some wall running and some map stuff that he was working at in Titanfall 2 back in the day, talking about I missed this game, still a dream project to have been a part of, and all of this stuff. Well, it looks like maybe this wasn't just a little sentimental post to think back on. It actually could have consisted of something that they are working on in Apex Legends. Oz had retweeted back in 2022. What a nice, totally random tweet that is definitely not foreshadowing something in particular. Titanfall 2 revival win, by the way. So fast forward to where we are now 6 months later, and now he says, remember when season 19 was supposed to receive a brand new map with wall running sections, but that was pushed forward to about season 20 or so or something, I don't know, in favor of a game engine upgrade. So it's like they were waiting for this game engine update before they could actually implement this into the game. And you guys probably remember that leak. If you've been around for a while, you remember maybe 6, 7, 8 months ago, I can't remember, there was a massive leak about literally the next 5 seasons coming out of Apex, and we knew a lot, and one of those was that there was going to be a new map that had wall running in it, and then basically there should be some type of like a game update to some degree that would allow wall running to be on all these other maps. Well, it seems like that might be what's going on here. Not totally sure, but of course that's what it points to. Interested to see what you guys have to say. A lot of this stuff, of course, you got to take it with a grain of salt, like I said, but it all makes sense now and it's starting to come together for sure. Interested to see what you guys have to say on that, because that is pretty neat indeed. Now I want to talk about something else. This is where things get really bad, actually. Oz also said, remember when instead of being automatically unlocked, talking about an heirloom, you now have to pay 3,500 additional coins to receive your heirloom after you acquired it from every collection event item. Good times. This post is not foreshadowing anything. So a lot of what he's posting could be coming. A lot of what he's posting might not be coming. Some things could be changed last minute. Of course, not everything is confirmed. Basically, the nature of most of these kind of leaks is that this is what has been heard, and so here's what's basically being presented. Now, you guys also might remember a couple of days ago, Apex came out with their own blog post regarding Apex Legends ranked moving forward. They're also going to be starting an Ask Me Anything for the ranked play, so if you guys want to go ask them specific questions, make sure to go to reddit.com/r/Apex Legends. The dev team's going to be over there answering a lot of your questions at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Of course, we're going to take a lot of those questions and answers and talk about them in tomorrow's video, but Apex came out with a lot of changes that they're looking forward to, and although I will say I'm pretty happy about some of these, LuLu actually put out one of the bad things about these things, and one thing she was not happy with was when Apex said that these solutions together will slow the pace to masters for the average player and allow for more accurate matchmaking and high quality matches, especially in the Diamond Plus ranks. Now, she said, I'm sorry, but what? The average player in rank system is not even supposed to be able to get to the highest rank or masters. That's what makes them average. In my opinion, an average player should be getting gold or high gold or maybe low plat by simply playing. And to be fair, I agree with what she's saying, but to also be fair, I don't think that Apex was necessarily inferring the average player to get the masters, but I think the average person who will be getting to masters shouldn't get there so quickly. Or for instance, let's say, just for example, that master rank is the top 1% of the game. Of those 1% of players, on average, it should now slow the pace for them getting masters. Does that make sense? That's what I kind of drew from it, but I could be totally wrong. It may actually be talking about the average player in the game. Of course, I would agree with her. The average player most definitely should not be getting masters, which is why a lot of people have also agreed that maybe Apex needs to look at adding a new rank called Grandmaster. Some ideas I definitely agree with down in the comment though was saying, like, you know, we're in a noob friendly gaming area nowadays and it's so frustrating. LuLu agrees 100%, and I think obviously that is definitely something that the esports industry and the gaming industry in general have been battling for the last couple of years since this whole battle royale meta wave. So interested to see what you guys have to say down in the comment section below. Of course, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related, and also it would help out a ton. Considering we're negative subscribers, the only way has got to be up now. So until tomorrow's video, I will see you all later, Gators.